So how did you start partnering like now with brands? Because I think that's like everybody's like dream now. Because now then you start getting like bigger checks.
True.
Yeah, than you have the regular people, but now from these big companies that are coming to you specifically for a campaign or something. I mean, that's
I would say, first of all, my Instagram account, that's helped me so much. Like, I've gotten so many DMs just from clients asking, hey, I've seen your work. Can you come shoot for us? Okay, you shot for us. Can you come just mention Insta stories? I'm like, me? You want me to be
You
an
want me?
influencer?
Yeah.
Oh my God. But no, but for me, photography pays way more than influencing stuff. But I feel like if I had like 100,000 followers, then I'll be asking for those big checks, But for my photography, I do that,
Like right now, because here's the thing, and I keep telling people this. I mean, you can buy followers. Most people are marketing departments. Let's go back to marketing departments.
But
You do know that
people, Bana, your conscience will be like, I bought
you
followers.
think people care?
Hey, me, I care.
Cause
Yeah,
like for
I
me,
bought
even for me,
followers.
I'm just saying, I've been in situations where a client told me like, how many followers do you have on Instagram?
Yeah, they
And
always ask
and
that.
I actually told them, you do know I can buy followers, just like this person you showed me the account, because you do know clearly they've bought. Because how do you
Who are
have?
those people?
No, listen, let's not go there. Let's not create enemies. We've
You
said,
tell me after this.
yeah. But I'm just saying, because if I have 300,000 followers, I don't need any company to support me in any way. Just for the record, I can just sell like how many T-shirts? 200 T-shirts a month, merchandise. For 2,000, how much is that?
Wow, okay. So,
Shouldn't I be in Mexico somewhere just chilling? So if we just do the breakdown and the math properly, because that's how like now people overseas can sustain those lifestyles, because they do have actual funds.
Definitely,
When they tell people like, yo,
definitely.
donate $3 to my PayPal, if it's $3 from 100,000 people, that's $300,000. And they can actually do something for their brand.
yeah.
So I think that's where like there's a confusion with a lot of people because of the numbers thing.
Yeah.
People
And
start
I-
rushing for numbers and
Really?
forget like, you see the way you're saying your conscience. Even for me, I do feel that like, do I buy these fake ninis? And I know deep down, no, you want
then
authentic people.
Let alone that. Me,
Yeah.
when I find out some people who I know bought followers,
Yeah.
look at you look at them differently. You're
Yeah.
like, you bought followers. Why?
And as much as we can look at it lightly, it's also, and that's where like Instagram, you're being told it can be good and also dangerous for your psychological well-being. Because now you do have imaginary friends.
That is so sad.
But to add some salt to it, you're getting paid for those imaginary friends and imaginary likes. So
Yes, money is
you're tied
good.
down. You're tied down to this place where like, okay, so let me just pretend they exist, but I'm getting paid at least.
Hey, okay.
I mean-
So me, I've always thought like you need the followers for these brands to pay you a certain amount.
Eh,
So even me, when I feel like when
Yeah.
they approach me, they want me to talk about their brand. I feel very honored. I'm like, wow.
Yeah,
I'm
with
not
this
just a photographer, but
yeah.
they want me to talk about their stuff. I feel so honored.
But
so,
real brands know right now, and that's why like you don't have to get somebody with crazy followers. You can get somebody who has like impact, because you do know. Like I think people know. Don't people know that
I
people
think
buy
know.
followers?
People know, but then who?
Wouldn't
how
you
do people
look at
find
him?
out that you've bought followers?
I can just tell by looking at those numbers. I could have, 700. Okay, let's not go to 700K. Like even like
Or
200,
an M?
200K.
There's someone I saw. She has an M.
Okay, an M is a bit crazy. That I mean,
But then
I don't even
again,
dig to it.
I think
but
she can get an M. 'Cause
depending
of
if you're
her
international
celebrity.
and stuff, probably. If
No,
you're
she's. Okay, let
no, I'm
me
just
not
saying
talk
like
smack.
no, I'm just saying. No, I'm saying if you have international influence, like you move from different places, that makes sense. Done like a couple of TV shows, people know you from different ways. But just a regular person, you have like 200,
100K.
200 or 100K, and you can't monetize it in any way. It's just okay. I don't
The lady I
know.
found out, she has 100 and something K,
Yeah.
and like, people barely know her. So I'm like,
Yeah,
how do we not to know you? Then I was told that she bought. I'm like, oh, that's so
yeah.
heartbreaking. Like,
No, 100K is
you're so
crazy.
beautiful. You don't need to buy followers. We'll follow you. Just
Here's the
post
thing.
every day.
Just post every day, but build your tribe.
Yeah, like have
Build-
relationship
yeah,
with
yeah.
your followers. You
Talk
know,
to-
like talk to
Because now
them.
who are you even talking to now? Because we see 100K, and then likes. They are always those people who buy have like 100K, and then they have like
Oh,
a
they have to also
thousand
buy the
likes.
Yeah,
You
they
have to,
because they
Yeah.
have to match the
yeah. But now it comes to comments, and then now you're like, because you know how much 100K is. Like during elections, if you have 100,000 followers, we can actually tell 100,000 people to vote for Nani.
That's a lot of people.
And
Wow.
just remember when people, because that's where like you need to look at numbers like that. You remember during elections, oh, Nani has won with 5,000 votes. Those are actually 5,000 people.
Votes. And you
Yeah.
have 100.
You have 100,000 followers. Hey,
You run for office.
hey, you can actually run and win. What are you doing on Instagram? Come on, let's not lie to each other, man.
Oh my
But anybody in the social scene, if like you do put in work and understand just how it works online, you know people can buy likes and followers. But it's
Yeah.
important to also like just psychologically for your well-being and just to build your brand properly, that you can be able to monetize. Come up with like a software or an app.
Yeah.
People can
And
actually
even you can
download.
advertise.
Advertise.
Like right now, I know
Yeah.
there's a photographer who he's built his photography from advertising. I'm telling that guy, I guess the other day,
Yeah.
I made picture 10 times. Okay, I'm like, wow, you guy.
Yeah.
I should have thought of that before.
But
like,
it's building.
but he also has good work. So
Yeah,
hats off to him. But he also advertises a lot.
a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
Those
you
are
see,
strategy, you know?
there's so many other things you can do on Instagram. Okay, now we were on brand partnerships, right? And just merging with companies. I think that's where we swayed to the conversation of, you know, a client is asking you like, how many followers do you have?
Yeah.
And if let's say you're in a room, 12 influencers, and they're like, okay, we have to cut Nani this check because he has more followers. You, because you have like maybe 10,000, now you understand why we have to pay you.
Yeah, this amount.
So if you leave that room, you're like,
You should know your place.
I'm going to buy some followers as well. No, that's not what we're saying. But you know, how do you pitch for such opportunities? Apart from them like
gosh.
DMing you, are there people like now that you're
I have
established?
to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I've never pitched.
Never.
Never.
Sheesh.
But it's more of
Goals.
no, it's not that. It's actually not
Life
good.
goals?
It's actually not good. You know why? Because I'm coming off like I only have 6,000 followers.
We've already talked about
but this
buying.
is my mentality right now.
No, you can't say that.
But I'm just being honest. I can't
6,000,
lie.
but
So if you approach me, well
Yeah.
and good.
Yeah.
But I won't approach you and be like, hey, I'd like to work with you to push this campaign, that whole thing. With photography, I have pitched to a few restaurants,
yeah.
but majority approach me. Yeah, that's what I would say. But thank you for telling me that. I'm going to start approaching
Aye.
brands and be like, hey guys.
Public relations,
I'm
and you know, you talked about these degrees that you got, and they're supposed to be put.
to you.
Yes. Is it that where now you're supposed to shine properly and everything?
No, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
You've put me to task. I'm going to approach brands and be like, you guys, let's work together. Let's do this.
Okay. Are there any brands that you're working with right now, or that
Currently, no.
or that you've worked with, and they actually like made you feel really good because they involved
yeah.
you in their campaign?
Oh my gosh, like recently we did a campaign for Pink Lady apples. They were promoting a competition, so I took part in that. But then my son loves those apples. What?
Mm-hmm.
And then a while back, my favorite brand was Tasca. Tasca treated me so well.
Really?
They were like, "How much do you want?" Okay.
They asked you how much do you
And
want?
I'm like, Lord, I should have said more.
Wait, oh yeah. You know what? You just reminded me. Do you know how when a client asks you how much do you want, and then you go like, okay, Sawa, I want like 200 Gs. I'm just going with like hypothetically. Like say I want 200 Gs. And then you know maybe like the two more people from the company in the room, they look at each other, they're like, only. Only.
No, what I
call
meant
call
was
the
in
accounts guy,
dollars,
and you
in
know you
dollars.
yeah, like I meant $200,000. I just hope we're on the same page. That's the worst feeling.
That is the worst.
I remember it happened.
I don't know you will bargain. You tell me,
Yeah.
Yoni mingi, but you telling me,
Yeah.
okay, Sawa.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we'll organize your check. I'm
Imagine.
like,
even they'll pay you in advance. We'll just get it. Like get Nani to pay her now so that we just get it done over with.
and he said that's your KRA pin. ASAP,
You will
ASAP.
be traumatized. You'll be traumatized. But
But
yeah,
no, Tasca was amazing. I
Yeah.
loved the way that campaign was one of my favorites, to be honest.
which campaign was this?
They had released this new ads for Tasca. They even had like a music, a song produced by a lady. I can't remember her name. It was a while back.
Yeah.
And in this campaign was amazing. Like the ads were awesome. They're like going back to your roots, Kenyan
And you were
roots.
you got to put like your
No, so now what they said was give us this amount of posts with Tasca. So food and Tasca. So that's what I was shooting.
that's it. Like you
and they
do
were like,
your
how many Tascas do you want? Okay.
what?
They'll be delivered to your house. I was like, you guys.
Come on, Tasca, like people like me exist as
And
well.
at the time they called me, they're like, hey Jackie, we like to work together. I'm like, I'm so pregnant, I'm feeling sick. I told them, can we talk like in a few months? So I called them up, like
Yeah.
Juicy. Like,
Yeah.
we'll let you know.
Oh, we'll let you know.
I was like, trats. I hope they
no,
do.
but they will. Because if they called back, it's just because they remember, like
Yeah.
the kind of
Oh,
impact you
I
had in the
loved working
campaign.
with them. They were
Any
so
other
awesome.
brands? Okay, so shout outs to Tasca. Yeah.
Hey, Tasca was awesome. Also worked with Martel, although it was through an agency.
Yeah.
That was also fun. We did a Sunday brunch where my girl Jamutai was handling the menu, and we went to promote it. So much fun, so much.
Yeah.
I love it when I go with my friends and we're
It's
all
all
being
yeah,
paid.
yeah.
It was
And it
so
doesn't feel like
Sunny
work.
was there as well.
Man, yeah,
So
yeah.
much fun. That was awesome. And I couldn't even drink that time. Anyway, I'll come back.
Because you.
Yeah. Which other one can I remember?
Which other one is memorable? Okay, as you're still remembering that, companies that you've worked for or they've called you to actually do what you do, like for consultation or something. And how's that experience?
As a photographer, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
what else are you,
Hey,
do you do for?
influencer.
Hey,
I'm
I'm
an
sorry. I'm
influencer,
sorry.
hello.
I'm sorry. Yeah, plus influencer
Be
work.
specific. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Different restaurants for sure.
Yeah.
In the beginning, there's an event I went to shoot when I was still with Sony,
Yeah.
and that day I was broke. And
Yeah.
it was an evening event. I had to pay a cab from that place to Umoja.
It happens. It happens.
You guys.
Yeah.
I literally had to borrow money to go for that event. You guys.
Yeah.
But really, God is amazing. That day, the head of marketing was there for Sarova. And then this lady, this awesome lady, Michelle Slater. I love you so much.
I love you too, Michelle. You know that, huh?
Oh my God. She told me, Jackie, Nani is here. Go talk to him. Go pitch. Go get his card.
And that's
Go talk to
actually
him.
what Mimsy does a lot. Even for me, that was my experience with her. When I was starting off,
Me, I
she
can
was
just love people like
I
that.
need to
They're just
introduce you. Yeah, I need to
angels.
introduce you to someone. And then they introduce you to the direct person and they put in a good word when you're there. So I mean that just kwanza you go home, you're like, even for me in situations where I was like flat broke, and I was going home, I was like, I really feel good about
that
myself.
was one of the best events I've ever gone for.
Uh-huh.
And like that guy, we talked with him. He was so awesome. Like, Jackie, here's my card. Send me a portfolio tomorrow.
What?
And that was like when 2015. I've been with them this whole time.
What? Yeah,
Like,
that
those guys are
guys.
my family.
You hear
like,
that, guys?
Usually, I love clients where I go there. I know the chefs, the waitresses, the waiters, marketing department. Like, they even know my kid. Like, they're like,
You
where's
go
the
there,
baby?
just everyone is just like,
Aquapi.
come. Yeah.
So those guys are my family. So that's one of my favorite clients.
So networking, would you say networking is also like important? If like you're a
my
freelance
God.
creative.
If you're a freelancer, guys, you just have to put yourself. First of all, have your portfolio out there and ready.
Yeah.
First of all, ready on social media. Have a website. I don't have one. I've tried to get one like 4 times. Each time that person has, can I say, screwed me over?
No, you can't. Trust
I can't
me.
say that
You can say
word.
anything you want in this podcast. We're just tired of some other things. Yeah.
Over and over again. It's different people. I can't believe it.
But that's the hardest part of being a creative
And you pay.
and giving somebody a
Hey.
platform where they have your passwords and everything. And
And this is the one guy who, like, that was the last straw. I paid him the full amount. The next week, the guy was in the US.
hey,
He's doing stories. He's like posting. I'm like, hello, hi. As per our last email, you were supposed to do this.
Yeah.
Did I hear from him?
Never.
He came back last year.
Yeah.
Actually, hi. Can we pick up from where we left
Do you want to
off?
send them a shout out?
I'm like, bye. No, it's okay.
it's all good.
God
Forgive and
is
forget.
seeing you.
No. God was preparing you for something bigger.
But okay, so have your portfolio ready.
Yeah.
I mean, and be willing to shoot for free. Like, don't come off like in the beginning, like, oh yeah,
I'm saying, yeah, if you don't have the experience,
please practice.
Yeah.
Don't feel like, oh my gosh, I'm here shooting for free. I'm here
Yeah.
begging. Listen, you have to start somewhere. You know,
Yeah.
you're like a company in
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah.
You have to put yourself out there. Do whatever it takes
yeah.
to get yourself out there,
Mhm.
and just humble
Whatever
yourself.
it takes.
Humble yourself.
Wait.
because
Whatever it takes. You know, like right now we're in a very sensitive.
Legally,
People
do
in Nairobi. By all means necessary means by all means necessary, right? You know that.
legally, okay, guys.
Yeah.
Please don't come for me, please.
Yeah. Just do the
But no,
right.
seriously, let's be humble,
Yeah.
but be willing to do the hours, put in the work, shoot.
Yeah.
Even if she's going to a restaurant, order your food,
Just shoot.
practice, watch your tutorials, build your brand. That's what I would advise. Networking, yes, go for events. If there's like because I remember we used to do Instagram meetups.
Meetups.
Oh, well, that was
They used
like
to be
when
nice.
it was starting.
Yeah.
We were all me and my friends, me and my D90 that Alan gave me.
Where
I'm
were you
there
guys shooting?
In town.
Have you ever gone to town on a Sunday recently?
It's amazing.
Yes.
There are no people.
Yeah.
I'm like, thank God for
Yeah.
malls.
Yeah.
Build more malls so town can be awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, we used to shoot on Sundays. It was so much fun. And the time I saw Mutua Madheka,
Yeah.
this girl like a superstar, you know. I saw her.
Yeah.
Guys are just surrounding him. I'm like, oh my God, will I ever be?
Will you ever?
Never reach that level.
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing, you
But
know.
he's such a super humble
Because
guy.
he's such a good photographer. Like,
is.
his work is,
Effortless.
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And I'm like, will ever reach that level? He's amazing.
No, you are there. You're in that level. But in a different lane. It's just because you don't see it. Because like for me, because I've gone like through your work and I was just like, this is beautiful work.
Thank you. Oh my.
Because like for
Anytime
me,
someone tells me that, I just
no,
laugh.
it's
I'm like,
actually
wow.
that's the thing. Because like for me, my interest is completely somewhere different. So I'm just like somebody to make food look like this, and I see the lighting and everything.
That means a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I've tried
you so much.
taking pictures of food. I was like, fuck this over there. What's the point? What's the point?
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
So
oh
you're
my
doing amazing
gosh. Asante.
I mean, you keep touching is that the engagement ring? We'll get to that subject.
dude, I'm married.
You've done a wedding?
Yeah.
Okay, hold that topic. We're getting there. We're getting there.